So in a minute, we are going to perform one of the most powerful, profound, stress and anxiety abolishing things that you could possibly do every single day. And it's free. It doesn't cost you any money. You can do it anywhere at any time. Remember, we've talked about how we think, how we move, and how we breathe are very important things. So we're going to put 3 things together. Breathing. The diaphragm is the largest muscle of quiet breathing, and it looks like a jellyfish, and it sits under your rib cage. And it goes up and down as you inhale and exhale. So as we sit here and sit in silence and turn our minds off and don't move for 60 seconds, which seems like a long time, it's going to be one of the most powerful experiences that you have. I promise you, your nervous system will improve. So close your eyes, get quiet, and that minute starts now. Isn't that amazing how long a minute feels? Isn't that awesome how refreshing that is? Just 60 seconds of quiet, no thinking, deep breathing. Why should we do this? Possibly we talk too much. Possibly, like Dr. Mark says, we get nervous when it's quiet or silent, that there's not enough commotion or noise. But I promise you, if you commit to doing this every day, it will bring you great benefit, especially in the times where you feel like you're going to come apart at the seams. Just stop, get still, turn your mind off, don't think, and breathe.
Could learn to listen more, right? I think that it's powerful to understand the way our bodies are constructed. 1 mouth, 2 ears. Think about that for a moment. What should be our priority? We have to learn to laugh a little bit more often too. You know, life is challenging, is it not? Life can be a pain in the you-know-where, really, some days. And if we don't perceive our stressors well and we don't have a good response to those, life can become incredibly challenging. We need to cultivate a sense of humor, laugh more, smile more. When Dr. Michele and I are teaching, you know, I love to razz her a little bit and make her get off track, quite honestly, because it's pretty funny to me. And she's getting better at staying on track, even though I'm saying, hey, that's awesome. I love when you talk to me sexy like that, you know. Gut-associated lymphatic tissue. Whoo, that's awesome. Whew. See, research has shown, honestly, that when you have more humor, you have more health. Isn't that kind of cool? Think about that. It's also shown that if you have good relational health and good relational humor, you have better health. We have to understand that if we're living in a chronically overstressed time of our life right now, and there are issues, this is not about pointing them out and beating anybody up. We all have baggage, but it's really about looking at those things and choosing not to run from them or not to freeze in them. Remember the freeze, flight, or flight response? It's time to turn around and face those things, to deal with them head on and get resolve. Resolve is the word for the day for that one.
And we've talked a little bit about this one, saying no. Fear of saying no is really an epidemic, but saying no really won't hurt you. In fact, saying yes all the time to everyone else means we're saying no to ourselves. And oftentimes, those 1,440 minutes in the day aren't appropriated right so that you can live powerfully and healthy. We need to be assertive in our own life, take responsibility to better help ourselves meet our own needs.
We all get 1,440 minutes a day. Don't get your iPhones out and calculate it. Trust me, it's right. 1,440 minutes. We need to make a list of what's important for us and set those priorities right. Misappropriation of those priorities gets us off. Many times we say, I don't have time. Guess what? We all get the same amount of time. So does that excuse hold water? No, it just means that we decide to budget that time appropriately the way we feel like is important. Many times people say, well, what is time worth? Can you put a value on time? Isn't time the most invaluable thing we have? Isn't time supposed to be well spent? Well spent? Do we know that we spend time, we can't get a refund? It's not like purchasing something down the store and saving a receipt. And by the way, the receipt has BPA on it, so don't touch those things. Seriously. It's prioritizing time and standing up for priorities and eliminating excuses. Excuses, as we like to say, are like the backside of a pig. The closer you get to the pig backside, the more it stinks. Think about that one.
So the quickest way to hurt your body is to not use it or to overuse it. We have to use it in the right way. The good Lord made the best lubricant called synovial fluid that helps the joints. It takes movement to make that synovial fluid. So if we're sitting and we're not moving, we're going to become stiff. Movement improves basal metabolism through thermogenesis, heat. It improves our baseline metabolism. So move more, sit less, and develop a proper exercise protocol that's specific and right for you, oftentimes based on your genetics. That's the best way to approach it. Exercise has been shown to improve our minds, our bones, our muscles, our metabolism, and our overall body composition. And it's even an antidepressant.
So the bottom line is, like this man is running all the time. We got to stop living this nonstop life of great havoc. It destroys this concept of balance. Now, it's good in a fast-paced society, I get this, that we're pursuing our dreams, etc. But if we pursue our dreams so fast, but forget our dream, and I'm going to say that one more time, I want you to catch it. If we pursue our dreams so fast that we forget our dream, what are we chasing? That's right, somebody said an illusion. So perfect. We lose track. I don't know about you, but some of us have the desire to retire one day and have plenty of money and travel and not work so hard. How many have that dream? Yeah, most of the hands. That's a pretty cool dream, right? But guess what? How many people's dream dies in the pursuit of that very dream? They're working too hard, too much, too fast, and not paying attention to the dream and not pacing themselves that the dream never happens. We need to understand that fast-paced, high-stimulus, chronic cortisol life will build that pressure. It will increase anxiety. It does build depression because we won't accomplish our dream. Our dream seems like, next year I'll get there, next year I'll get there, but it's always one day away. Don't put off till tomorrow what we need to do today and stop the havoc.
So peace. Balance is the key to living in peace. No pain, mentally, physically, emotionally. But it takes us to look in the mirror, evaluate, see where we've gotten out of balance, and bring it back into balance. And finally, your world will be a better place.